guys, it's Adele from Let's Get Inky, and today I have got something really nice to show you. I got my new Fauxbonichi book. I grabbed the Miguel Ruiz, something like that. Anyway, it's the one that everyone on YouTube seems to be working with, so I bought it online from Barnes & Noble because I'm in Australia and we have no cool shops like Barnes & Noble, but their postage was really good, and they said it would arrive between, I don't know, they gave me like 5 days, and it arrived on the 5th day, and I was sick at home, and it was like Christmas. So I'm going to start my September Fauxbonichi in here. If you haven't already watched my August flip through, I'll put the link down below, or maybe here. Maybe my clever husband who edits my videos might put my link here. Can you rest it on my hand? Can you? Let's see. If not, mega fail. So, can you hear him laughing? Can you remember to do that? He said he'll try. So if you haven't looked at my August Fauxbonichi flick through, check out that video and you'll kind of get a hang of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it in this one. Now, the first thing I noticed straight away, well, is the size difference. So immediately, it's so much thicker. And I really love like hear that? Oh, that's a nice sound. Yes, I know there are other people out there that get excited over the flappiness of paper. So straight away, it's much thicker, which will mean that when I'm working in it, it won't lie as flat, but you know, I can work with that. I'll work out a way to manage that. Second thing I do notice is it's a bit smaller. So it's probably like a centimetre and a bit smaller, maybe 2 centimetres on this side. So I'll have to work out the measurements again. And third thing is it's got this beautiful pleather cover, which is just divine, but it's already curling and it's very floppy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some scrapbook paper and stick it in the front cover like I did for this one. So I'll probably do that off camera, and then I'll come back and work out how I'm going to rule up the pages. Okay, so I'm back now, and I'm sorry about the bad lighting. The light's going here, so I've had to turn on a lamp, but I have covered the inside pages with this gorgeous floral pattern from the Confetti collection by Crepe Paper. And then I put a bit of washi down the middle because this part was kind of flapping up a little bit. And then the washi tape decided to flap, so I put just a piece of like thick, you know, packing tape, I think it is, just over the top there. So I really like how, you know, it's just a nice little pop. So now what I've got to do is, get drawing. So with my other one, what I had is, let's see. So I had like a title page. I don't really need that. That's kind of what that is. I do want to have see this page, I always find the first page with journals doesn't really sit right. So what I think I might do is just put paper on the front and scrapbooking paper on the back, and maybe put a photo of me and, you know, my contact details in case it ever gets lost. And then on the other side, put 2 more bits of scrapbooking paper, and the September list has got a list when it comes into my inbox. So that's what I'm going to do there, because this page won't really stick, because I do the double-sided, but it's hard to explain, but this page just doesn't seem like it's in line with the rest of them. So I'm going to go from there and double-side them from there on, I think. So here's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to leave this page and this page for now. I might put some paper on them. I'll see how I go. This one will have paper on it. And then I'm going to go through and attach every 2 pages together with a little bit of washi tape. And for August, I kind of went for like an aqua theme, so all of my tape was aqua-y. And this month I'm going for pink. So this, I store my washi tape in these little, what are they called? Sizma. These little containers. I just get them from Coles, and they fit it beautifully. So I'm going to go with the pinks. And this takes a little while, but all I do, I'll just quickly show you. So leave that one. On this page, I'll start. This is like my favourite pink washi tape ever. I got it from Washi Tape Australia. It's the first time I've bought from them. I have a little haul video over on my other channel if you want to check it out and see all the tapes that I got. And I'm kind of just going to go like, you can see through it a bit. So it's about 1.5. Put it down and then turn it over. Oh, this is so exciting, setting it up. I know, I'm a stationery nerd. And then just flip it over and it's done. And then once they're all done, I'll go back and I'll trim them. I'll round all of the corners at once because it's just easier that way. So that's it. So I'm going to go through and do that for the next 30, how many days are there in this month? 30 days has September. There we go. For the next 30 sets of pages, as well as the calendar page. And then I'll come back and I'll show you how I'm going to rule my thingies up, because I've worked it out extremely scientifically. Probably no one else would understand those scrambles, but I do. And I'll show you how I'm going to rule it up. Okay, so washi tape is in. So like I said, I left those 2 pages blank, and I have pink washi taped pages for the next 30 days plus a calendar spread. So now I'm going to show you how I worked out the squareage, I guess you could say, the gridage that I'm using. So for my calendar page on this one, I really liked the way that I left a bit of space to the side, a bit of space here, space at the bottom, and then a bigger space at the top. Now the space that I left at the top is actually the same as all of these spaces, and I kind of liked that flow. So in this book it's 6 little squares, 6 and whatever's left over, and that's what I'm going to use in this one. But the squares are actually smaller, I didn't realise, but it will still work out as a good distance. So I'm going to go, let's see, alright, I think I'm going to go 6 and do my line all the way across, then 3 for the titles here, then 8, each square is going to be 8 by 7 across, so 8 down, 7 across, and yeah, we'll see how we go. So I'll put you on fast forward now while I rule it up, and if you want to stop, take a screenshot and write down the measurements, go for it. So it should be 6 down, 7 across, 8 down, these are 3, and then a bit, I think it's 2 and a bit might be down the bottom, and 3 and a bit on the inside. So let's see how we go. Okay, so now my calendar page is all ruled up, and if you watch that fast forward a little bit, you'll see I totally fudged up this top part and made the top box a box too big. But you know what? You can always cover it up, can't you? So the good thing is that, well, the bad thing is my stamps that I used in this one won't fit in these boxes because especially Wednesday is way too big. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to print out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then just stick them over the top. Actually, I might even have tiny word stickers that I can do that with. So I'll do that later, and then I'll stamp in all of the dates later, and I'll stamp the month up here, and I'll write my goals here. But I'll do that later on, and you can see that when I do my September flick through. So now, dun, 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 it's on to the days. So I've roughly worked this out, but knowing me, I'll stuff it up again, but it's okay because you can always work with it and change it later. That's how I'm viewing these books, you know, that it's just something to play with and, you know, draw and be free, and just have fun, really. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but I can try. So I measured out, and each one is about 35 squares. So my thought is, if I go from the end of the washi tape and do 6 full squares plus whatever is here, by 6 full squares, so I'll go 6 full squares down, draw a line, and then I'll go 6 for the date, and then I'll start from this way and go 6 for creativeness, 6 for the weather box, and then whatever's left will be the day of the week. And then I'll go 6 up from the bottom for my grateful thing. If you haven't looked at my August flip through, have a look and you'll see what I mean. And then I'm going to do a little art box. Now I haven't worked out, I think I'm going to do 14 by 14, but I want to make sure before I do that. So I'll do the first bits and then we'll work out the art box. Okay, so I ended up making the art box 15 by 15, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So what I'm going to do is, so that I don't have to count this out on every freaking page, because no one wants to do that. See what I did there? A bit cheating. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little piece of paper and put the marks on the side. So all I have to do is hold the paper up and pop them on, but I'll do that while I'm off camera. But that's it. So my setup so far. So I've got my front cover. I'll move this out of the way. So all I've done today is, whoops, put some scrapbooking paper on the inside and covered it with a bit of tape. I've left these pages for scrapbooking paper and my journaling and listing prompts. Then we go into the calendar page, which needs some stamping. And then I've washi taped the next 30 dates, all done, in a colour theme. And then I've ruled up my page, so it's 6 by 6, 6 by whatever's left over, 6 by 6, 6 by 6, 15 by 15, and then 6 up. So I might do some stamping and finish off the rest of them, and then I'll show you. I'm working my way through measuring off all of the pages, but I thought I'd just quickly show you my little template that I've made. So all I've done is I went to a page that I had done and I measured off. I did a few wonky ones. So I measured off there. This one's a bit wonky, isn't it? That one and that one. And then, oh, you know why it's wonky? Because it's the wrong way, Adele. Wait, you know, it's the right way. And then I measured this way and I just put a little line here, and a little one down there. So now, and then flipped it over and did the same on the back. So now when I do a page, almost done, I can just put it here and go boom, boom, boom. Move it up and over, go here, here, here. And then I know how to rule my page. So I can just go all the way across. Here I've measured what 15 squares is actually exactly equal to 6 centimeters. So I just go from 6 back, go up to there, and then do these little ones. 1, whoop, 2, and I don't care if they're a bit wonky, it's okay. 3, and then my gratitude line. And it's done. So much easier than counting it off. So my biggest bits of advice for starting a Fauxbonichi, couple of things. So first of all, experiment. Grab a crappy exercise book from your local stationery store and just have a play around with what format suits what you want to put in it. Most people don't have this art space here. So you know, or change. A lot of people have the moon signs, but to me that isn't really relevant for my life. So I'd rather do something creative. A lot of people don't have this. I just decided to pop it in there. So have a look online, have a look on YouTube and Pinterest and Instagram and see other people's layouts. Number 2 advice, grab a crappy book or just a pad of grid paper and cut it to the size of the book that you'll have and have a play with it. 3, invest in a pen that you love. I got these from eBay for super cheap and they're like my unicorn pen. I can't believe I didn't find them before. They come in this style and then a polka dot one. The polka dot one is a little bit thinner, which is why I'm using this one for the lines. But they're freaking amazing. So that's my 3rd bit of advice. 4th, have fun. Just play with it. Experiment. It does help to be a little bit prepared. So if I had to rule and washi tape every time I was onto a new page, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't keep up with it. But because I've washi taped the month, I'm drawing up the month, I'll stamp up the month and have it all done. It's so much easier. So yeah, that's my little piece of advice and my setup. Stay tuned. I'll probably do, what about if I do fortnightly flick-throughs? That might be good. Yeah, I might do, I'll try and do fortnightly flick-throughs. If you haven't checked out my August flip-through in this one, have a look at the link down below and get Fauxbonichiing. Yep, it's a new verb. Just invented it. It means doing this stuff with paper and things. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for subscribe. Please subscribe, thumbs up, and check out my other channel, Inky Quill, if you want to see some more paper goodness. Bye.